how am I going to show the superior power of this Hisense PT1 ultra short throw projector? Logan, what do you think you are doing?
Playing games like usual.
Playing games like this? This isn't very home cinema king of you.
Well, what do you recommend?
What do I recommend? Let me show you what I recommend. We have this, son.
What?
This is the new Hisense PT1 ultra short throw projector, 80 to 150 inches.
I think that's all wool.
Think it's enough?
Maybe yeah.
They just so happened to ask me to unbox and review this. Unboxing has happened, now it is the review.
Yay!
Are you going to help me set it up?
Let's do it.
Guys, if you want to see this projector in action, go make yourself a cup of coffee, come back and watch this video.
Okay, so let's go through the geometric calibration on this. Set your projector more or less where you want it. It will start running through a sequence of calibrations. Then you can select finish, or you can manually drag it a bit more if you are not happy. But sometimes it gets it right, sometimes it's not so good. So your mileage might vary on this.
Johnny Cage. Sonya Blade. Kano. Dark Cotton Colony.
I finally meet Hollywood Boulevard Johnny. Fans love me. Do you know what they'll pay for a selfie?
Round one, fight.
Like that? Hell Hell yeah, you did.
Round 2. Fight. Round 1. Fight.
Stars don't breathe. Money shots. And stars don't breathe. Cue the music. Yes, this. Superstar. No one can touch.
Round 2. Fight.
Smash the black.
Final round. Fight.
Martini shot. Sweet sauce. Corner tacos.
Johnny Cage wins.
Lost in there.
Okay, next day, had a whole lot of fun with this unit last night. I was testing it a bit more today. You know what's weird for me is standing here and the projector's not shining in my eyes. It really does give that TV vibe, but just way bigger. As you can see now, this is lights on. And we are just projecting on the wall. So I tested it like this for the people who just want to buy this without a screen and just project on the wall. It makes it very easy. Obviously, when a screen comes in, your image is going to be much better. We will test that when the screen comes in, which will only be towards maybe the 3rd week of this month. Then we'll test this with the screen. But I think if you can get away, my wall is very rough, but if you can sand your wall nice and smooth and paint it, you know, like almost like a rhino light finish, and paint it a light gray, it's going to be absolutely epic, and you can make this as big as you want. I really like that aspect, where if you buy a screen, you are sort of in essence getting a TV that you need to mount to the wall. This projects up onto that and you are set by that size. This you can do any size you want, and I promise you, if you're going to get the wall good enough, you won't actually notice it. Mine now, I can see the graininess of the wall and all of that, but whole lot of fun. The audio on this is also surprisingly good. For most, this will be enough. It is better than any TV sound you will ever buy because there's more speakers packed into this. Obviously, a half decent sound bar with a subwoofer is going to give you a bit better sound, and then if you add a whole surround sound system to it, going to give you even better sound, which you can always do if you want to upgrade the audio from this. So the one issue, I am not new to ultra short throws, the one issue you're going to run into if you want to add a whole surround sound system is where you put the center speaker. Because if this is now your, let's say this is a cabinet and it's not on the floor, because you need to work out your cabinet and your, when you're installing this, screen, cabinet, height, distance from wall. So we make custom solutions for this, which I'm going to start working on again for Hisense, where you can then just place it down according to the spec you're going to have. But now let's say you have a center speaker. You need to figure out where it's going to sit to not interfere with the image. That's one of the first hurdles I ran into getting the ultra short throws. You can work around it, just don't get a huge center speaker. You can also mount this on the ceiling. I'll add in some pics which will eliminate that problem. You mount it to the ceiling. Nice thing about that is it is set where it's going to be. You just need to remember to turn your ALR screen upside down as well, so it accepts and rejects the correct light. I like the versatility of it being portable, where I can just, you can even have a different TV room with a TV. And then if you guys want to watch a movie, you come to your entertainment room or whatever, this just sits on the floor and it projects. And you can change the size. I really like the versatility of that. Let's drop the lights and then I'm going to go through a few options so you can see how tech savvy this product is. There we are now, guys. Lights off, but it's not completely night. I've still got some light bleed through there. I've got lights from the back of me from our kitchen, but already it's very watchable and I can enjoy this. I'm projecting at about, I'm guessing it to be maybe 130 inches at the moment. Last night I had it on 150, which fills the whole wall, but it's just too big for where I'm sitting now. This is still too big for where I'm sitting now. So it depends how far your couch is. I'm about 1.5 meters from the wall. So let's quickly go over my PlayStation 5. As you saw me and my son gaming, that's connected to it. It works flawlessly. There it already goes over to the PlayStation. Optimized for gaming, so it changes that. Which is another nice setting because it's made for gaming. Then all your normal apps are here. Like I said, some of them, like with Apple TV, if you load this on all the video platforms, which is predominantly Hisense, it will, I didn't even load my account, it won't give you the full account. It gives you like a watered down version. Don't know why they do that, but they do. Same with F1 TV, you need to cast to it. So some apps do not work on the video platform. But for most of them, DSTV Stream is here, Netflix is here, Disney Plus is here, Prime is here. We have our good old YouTube. Everything works. So to go into some more settings, obviously we have the game mode you saw now, where this will then switch over. This is the on games on there. If you go for, okay, so normal options at the bottom, all settings here. So picture mode, I always like dynamic, but you guys can play around. I know you guys are gonna take me out, but for what I'm doing here, standard just feels a little bit dull. I like the pop, and especially with the triple laser color, it gives you a very nice pop, which I love. Then we have picture settings. Brightness I kept at 50, contrast, this is all more or less how it came out of the box. I only played around with this, the brightness enhancer, put that on standard. Light sensor, you can play on or off. Adaptive contrast, again play according to your taste. If I had an ALR screen, I would put this on low or maybe even off. But now I'm not having the ALR, I am benefiting from that. And then scenario, it will be smart about it, and it will then select according to what's on the screen what to enhance. Dynamic contrast or enhanced black level. I always go for enhanced black level. We can do some black, some dark detail, can up that a bit. There's a lot of, and then there's gamma calibration for the guys who want to professionally calibrate. Color, I always like warm 2. I know all professional calibrators always go for warm 2 as well. Color gamut native, and low light, low blue light if you guys want to protect your eyes even more, but it does take away some of the brightness. Already projectors have way less blue light than a TV will ever have. Okay, clarity, low, these should be low or off. I didn't find any rainbow effects or funny things, so low was good on this. And then I have the super resolution on. Motion I have smooth. And for the guys that want to do 3D, here is where you do that. There's a DLP turbo mode as well. I didn't mess around with that. I didn't felt I need anything more. Here's the game settings where you can do that on, and it will do the ALRM, it will do the 120 Hertz 4K and all of that in there. Intelligent mode gives it a bit of AI that will recognize the color, the certain scenes, almost the same as the dynamic. So you can play around with that. I sometimes don't like it because I can see the image changing and it distracts me. So I'll rather keep this off and then put my settings where I want them. But it is there if it's needed. Then your screen, I have none, but you can choose what screen you are using for this. Here's the automatic correction I showed you. Focus, eye protection is on, and screen sync, didn't use that. Sound, theater. Gives you a very theater-like, really it is a very good sound, very impressed. And then you can play around with Dolby Atmos. There's an equalizer if you want to go and tweak this some more. It asks you wall mount setup or no, auto volume, device speaker. So here you can select if you want to use ARC or your SPDIF out. SPDIF will be for your fiber connection. Most people are going to use ARC or device speakers. Here you can do your lip sync, HDMI ARC, dialogue enhancements I put on. Just helps for the vocal clarity that little bit. Okay, the rest is connections, Wi-Fi, Ethernet, HDMI control, all of that. Recommend putting those on so it can automatically switch. Bluetooth karaoke mode if you want to add a microphone to this, very cool. Control 4 as well for the Control 4 guys. Switch this on and then Control 4, so very cool. Very, very high end for a product that's not that expensive. Accessibility options, some system options. The rest is very self-explanatory. Okay, that's it for my review on this product. You guys saw the demos, you saw us having fun. I can honestly recommend these. They are very good. Gaming was very good, movies very good, normal series on YouTube watching very good. The audio was very good. This for a product just to sit down and do this, amazing. It's going to auto off, but I'm going to leave it. I can highly recommend these, and I've had a lot. I've had the Optoma, I've had the Epson. They're all good. I just feel Hisense is on top of the game. They're always evolving, changing, going with technology, adding new things. They are really a brand to look out for. These guys are chasing Samsung and LG with a passion. And the best thing about them, yes, your LG OLED is always going to be cream of the crop, but the price with this at a fraction, I think less, can we say a quarter? Yes, a quarter of the price, you can get into this or any of the Hisense TVs, especially the 100 and the bigger ones. Bang for buck. If you have questions about any of these products, I'm linking Hisense's information in the description. If you liked this or found it useful, please, like always, like, subscribe, helps me grow, costs you nothing. And if you want to buy any of these products, hit me up. You can buy them through me or go to any of your registered Hisense retailers. Guys, like always, enjoy your systems and your projectors and TVs or whatever. Stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.